guys, what's up? It's Audra and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm here with my brother Ryan, who has been in a few videos now. Yeah. Actually a decent amount. Yeah. And if you can't tell already, we're doing a highly requested video from you guys. It is ranking all the Marvel movies. Now, if any of you guys follow me on all my other social medias and stuff, you know that recently I've been absolutely obsessed with the Marvel movies because Ryan was like, you should just watch them all in order, like of how they came out. So me and Ryan went like on a binge. He's already seen them all, but he watched them with me again. So I watched all the Marvel movies for the first time recently, and I've been obsessed with Marvel ever since. So we've been keeping up with all the shows. We figured perfect timing to put out our Marvel movie ranking video with Loki coming out 2 days ago. So let's do it. Let's get into it. We're gonna start from the bottom and then work our way up to our #1 movie. So let's do it. Here we go. All right, guys, we're gonna give you a little disclaimer before we start the ranking. So it's not going to include The Incredible Hulk because I've never seen it.
I've never seen it either.
Ryan's never seen it either. Just because it wasn't the same. It's not Mark Ruffalo.
Same feel. So it's part of the MCU, but
it's not. We just haven't watched it, so we didn't include it. And then we're also not including any of the new TV shows. WandaVision. Falcon and Winter Soldier, or I guess Loki. The first episode has come out, and these are solely based on how we liked the movie. Only our opinions, not based on how good actually like the movie was directed, shot, written, cast, like whatever.
Directors
has nothing to do with that. Literally just purely based on our enjoyment of the movie and how much we liked it. So let's do it. Let's get into it.
Spoilers for every single Marvel movie.
Every Marvel movie in the MCU.
If you have not seen the movies and plan on watching them,
do not watch. All right, we're gonna start. We have our list on our phones. We're gonna start with number 22. We can say this one together. Ready?
All right, ready?
I'll do. You do like count us down. 3, 2, 1.
All right,
go.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Thor: The Dark World. That is by far the worst Marvel movie. I literally almost fell asleep.
I did fall asleep. The first time I watched it,
and the second time. When me and Ryan watched it, it also was like 1 in the morning though when we watched this movie.
It's not that bad, but just like
compared to all the other ones,
there's some good parts in it, but it's like it's rough.
21 for me is Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
Yep. Okay. Mine 21 is Iron Man 2.
Yeah.
Which I knew Audra was.
No, that's close actually for me on the list. Yeah. Guardians was I love the music in Guardians of the Galaxy, but the movie itself for me was kind of forgettable. Like, I just don't really remember what happens. Is that the Mary Poppins one?
Yeah.
That's, like, the only part I remember from that movie, and that's it.
Iron Man 2, I don't know. I'm just not I like Iron Man, but that Iron Man movie is definitely the weakest of the three. It's just like, mediocre. The villain's not great.
Is that the one with the Russian guy?
Yeah. Yeah, it's just, that whole thing is kind of weird.
The plot is very just, like,
yeah.
Number 20, I have Iron Man 2.
Oh, okay. I have Ant-Man.
Okay. Iron Man 2, my reasoning is pretty much the same as you.
Yeah.
Just meh.
Ant-Man, I really like Ant-Man's character.
Paul Rudd!
I think, I love Paul Rudd, but Ant-Man, the movie, is just like, it's kind of the same thing as Iron Man 2. Like, it's just kind of mediocre.
Yeah, I agree.
Ant-Man, it's like, it's hard to place because it's not trying to be like a big, like, Avengers movie.
It's just like a filler movie.
Yeah. What even, is that the one where he steals the suit?
Yeah, the first one where he steals the suit.
Yeah, it's just kind of like,
I like the introduction to his friends. Like, his friends are funny.
Yeah.
That's one.
It's a good movie. But.
Number 19, I have Spider-Man Homecoming.
Oh, really?
I know.
I have Captain Marvel.
Something about Spider-Man Homecoming, I don't know. Like, it was good, and I love Tom Holland.
Iron Man was in it.
And Iron Man was in it, so that automatically makes it higher on my list. I don't know. Something about that movie, I was just like, it's good. But, like, again, all of these movies are amazing, so it was hard to rank the bottom, like, bottom to middle. So easy for, like, the top, like, 7.
I think top 10.
Top 10, easy, But once you got below 10, it was like, all of them are good, but it's just a matter of, like, which ones did I like more?
Captain Marvel, I don't understand the hate with that movie. Like, when I first watched that movie, I was like, wow, this was really good. And then I think social media has influenced, like, a lot of people.
It just ruined it for
people
everybody.
Just, like, one person says they don't like it, and then everyone's
everybody's like, you're right.
Yeah, you're right, I don't like it. It was kind of forgettable. Like, I liked the young Nick Fury. That was probably the highlight of the movie, but just, I don't know.
Okay, 18. I have Captain Marvel.
Okay, and I have Guardians 2 for that one.
So ours are kind of similar.
They're kind of overlapping, just
same
a little
thing,
different here and there.
Basically, for me, Captain Marvel. I love Captain Marvel. I actually really like Brie Larson.
Yeah, for me, Guardians 2, same reasons.
Good music,
I like Baby
few
Groot.
Good scenes. Other than that, meh.
Yeah, okay, 17.
What are we on, 17? Okay, 17 for me is Thor.
I almost just changed my answer to Thor, but I think I'm going to keep it. I have 17 as Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Oh, okay. I guess for me, Thor, same thing with Dark World. There was like, Thor, it was good because it was introducing everybody, and I love Loki and Thor, like, and I think all the characters in that movie are good, but just in general, just wasn't my favorite one.
Yeah. Ant-Man and the Wasp, I definitely like Ant-Man and the Wasp better than Ant-Man, but again, it was just kind of like, it was a mediocre movie. The post-credit scene,
so good!
That was the best post-credit scene in any Marvel movie ever. Like, I remember watching that in the movie theater and just like my jaw was dropped for a solid 5 minutes before I was like, holy crap, that just happened.
16 for me is Ant-Man.
Ant-Man? Okay.
Yeah.
Right. You have that pretty higher than me. Yeah. I had Ant-Man at 20. 16 for me is Thor. I did like how Thor interacted with like the Earth.
Yeah.
Like I liked it when he was in the coffee shop and he like, boom. And
he just breaks the cup.
And he's like, another one! Yeah. He chucked it at the floor.
But for me, Ant-Man, the only reason I have it higher is because I just like Paul Rudd's character. Like, I love Ant-Man. And I like the introduction of his story and, like, his daughter and, like, all that stuff. And I think it's funny, and that's why I put it higher. Because, like, all the other ones down here, I just got bored.
Pretty serious.
During them, they're pretty serious.
Guardians.
Yeah.
Guardians took it a step too far.
Yeah, with Ant-Man, it was, like, just the right amount of, like, funny and, like, serious. But it just wasn't my favorite one.
15.
I have Doctor Strange.
Oh, come on.
I know. I knew you were going to be mad at me.
I have Spider-Man Homecoming here.
Okay, so that's weird that both of us had Spider-Man Homecoming kind of lower on the list.
Yeah, this is kind of getting mid, though.
I know. Doctor Strange, I like it, but sometimes when I'm watching, I'm just like, I have absolutely no clue what's happening right now. And then I just get confused. And then that's the only thing that ruins it for me is like, it's an amazing movie. The end of it is so good when he's talking to,
Dormammu.
what's his name? Dormammu.
Yeah. So Spider-Man Homecoming for me, this was I don't want to say it was the first, but it was one of the first MCU movies I had ever watched. Actually,
funny.
Which is weird because it's kind of like recent. Like
it's
it only came out 4 years ago or something like that. That's what got me started.
It's the memes. Told me, it's the memes.
Yeah, he told me, he was like, "Oh, we have to stay to the end to watch this post-credit scene."
And
all
Ryan was
Marvel
like,
movies have it. And I was like, "What? No way!" And that post-credit scene was the one with Captain America.
Oh yeah,
and I remember.
That's so funny.
I don't know. Funny. It was just like the first. It was my hook to Marvel.
That's good. That's good reason.
Yeah. All
right, number 14. I sadly had to put this lower. Black Panther is my number 14.
Yeah, that's close to mine. Yeah, I get that.
What's yours?
Go ahead. Oh yeah, mine's Iron Man 3.
Black Panther. Love that. This one was so hard for me to place because I was like, I love this, but then I was just like, put it higher on the list, and I was like, oh, but there's other movies that I like more than this.
That was like it
was my first movie.
One,
yeah, that was my first Marvel movie that I watched because I think like all my friends wanted to watch it, and
we had it.
We had it, so we were like, let's just watch it and see what it is, you know? Freaking Michael B. Jordan.
I was just gonna say that.
I love Michael B. Jordan. So when he was the villain, and I was like, oh my god! And then obviously Chadwick Boseman was like probably one of the best like actors. Marvel hero actors ever. I think.
Definitely. For me, 14, Iron Man 3. You probably have Iron Man 3 way higher because she's simp for Tony Stark.
That's so true.
But Iron Man 3, I didn't watch this one with you. So it's been probably 2 or 3 years since I've maybe not that long.
The little kid.
Yeah, it's probably been 2 years since I watched Iron Man 3. So maybe if I watched it again, it would be higher
I'll watch it again with you today.
That final battle was really good.
It was so good.
But when the kid comes back at the end of Endgame.
My whole heart is just like 13. I have Ant-Man and the Wasp.
13. I have Black Panther.
Okay. Same reasoning, actually.
Yeah,
I feel like we don't even, like...
No.
It's pretty much the same. Ant-Man and the Wasp, really good. I love the girl. What's her name?
Hope.
Hope.
Yep.
Love her.
Hope was awesome.
Dr.
She was way better in...
She was so much better in
Ant-Man and the Wasp, yeah.
Dr. Pym.
Oh, Hank, yeah.
Love him. Same thing for you for Black Panther.
Yeah, Black Panther, I just think I couldn't put Iron Man 3 above Black Panther.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think Black Panther was a great movie, but a lot of people hyped it up way better. Like, people say it's a top 5 movie, and I don't think it's that.
Okay, number 12, I have Spider-Man Far From Home.
Okay, I have Avengers Age of Ultron.
No, I love Age of Ultron. Spider-Man Far From Home, same thing, really good, but the top 10 movies I just like more. I really don't like Zendaya's character in either of those Spider-Man movies. She just seems like such a background character. Yeah. And I just don't want her to be.
Yeah.
Like, so I just, every time I watch her, I'm like, gosh, why isn't she doing more? I liked, what's his face? Jake Gyllenhaal.
Oh, he's amazing.
As the villain.
Yeah.
But then there was a point where I was like, okay, is this over? Like, let's hurry up. Let's hurry this up.
Age of Ultron, I love Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch, Wanda and Pietro. I love WandaVision. If we put TV shows on the list, WandaVision would be my number one. I loved WandaVision. I loved the theories and everything. The whole situation I love. I just think out of all of the Avengers, it's...
Shut up. We're not related.
I don't know. I just think Ultron could have been so much better.
Okay, 11, I have Captain America, First Avenger.
I have Captain America.
Okay.
Alright,
I think we have...
going first.
Yeah, I was going to say, I feel like ours are pretty similar.
My reasoning for this is just like a good middle tier movie of the Marvel. Like, it's not
a good way,
great,
it's
but
a good way to kick off his story. It's a cool backstory about Captain America, and then the stuff that comes into play later, really cool.
Yes, yeah.
But, like, that's it. It's just cool.
I just put, like, 11. We have 22 movies, 11 right in the middle.
Right in the middle,
it's just a really solid movie.
Solid, middle tier, good baseline. Number 10, I have Iron Man 3.
Oh, okay. I got Guardians of the Galaxy for number 10 for me.
I love Iron Man. Like, his character, Tony Stark, Ryan said it, I am a simp for Tony Stark. I love Tony Stark. I love his storyline. I love Pepper. Like, the Iron Man characters are my favorite characters. Yeah. So this is the one where they crash through his house and he, like, shoots his suit at her.
Yeah, because he has, like, that technology. And he's like,
my favorite things ever about Marvel are the Iron Man suit-ups.
Guardians of the Galaxy. Music, amazing.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10 for the music. Definitely the best music in the whole movie. And I just think, like, all of these characters, nobody knew them when they were coming into this. Like, a lot of them, like Hulk and Captain America and Thor, like, they're kind of popular. Like, you probably would have heard of them if you hadn't watched the movies. But these characters, no one knows Rocket or Groot. Like, and I just think they did really... something cool with those characters.
Number 9. Apparently, I also have a soft spot for this because mine is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1.
Okay, mine is Doctor Strange.
I knew you were going to put it. You love Doctor Strange.
I love Doctor Strange.
For me, Guardians, same thing. Love the music. Absolutely love the characters. This was probably the second Marvel movie that I watched, so I do kind of have like a soft spot for it because like me and my friends used to watch this. Every single time my friends would come over, we would watch Guardians.
Doctor Strange. I like this movie for the same reasons you don't.
I know, you love this movie.
I love, like, the mystical...
Ryan's a simp for Doctor Strange.
That's one of the reasons why I like Wanda so much.
I love Wanda.
She's, like, magic and all this stuff, and you don't really know, like, where it comes from. And that's what I like about it. It's so mysterious, and you don't know what's going on, and that's how it's supposed to be, like, just so crazy, and how Doctor Strange is such, like, a powerful character, and the Ancient One, and just... I almost wanted to put this higher, but I don't think I could have. It's just so good. I'm so excited for Doctor Strange 2. Okay,
number 8. You're gonna probably murder me for this.
Don't you dare.
Number 8 is Infinity War.
Oh my god.
Avengers Infinity War.
No.
Go, what's yours?
Mine's Spider-Man Far From Home.
Okay. That makes sense.
I have reasoning,
Infinity War for me, that movie just made me upset. I was just like, why? I hated the ending when everybody just disappears.
So mad.
That movie just makes me sad, and I was just like, what's the point? What's the point of this?
Spider-Man Far From Home.
I get
This was the first movie after Endgame that came out. Well, the only movie, right?
Yeah.
So this was the
So Ryan was like,
I was so hyped. I loved all the old Spider-Man movies. Tom Holland's amazing. I think he's probably, I don't know if I'd say he's the best Spider-Man, but he's up there.
He's good.
I just really like Mysterio as a villain. It was just crazy, the action.
Number 7, I have Thor Ragnarok.
Oh, come on.
I like
Alright, this is where we're starting
This is where we differ.
I think you're going to be mad at me for this one. I have Avengers, the first...
No, Ryan! I love the first Avengers.
Okay,
Thor Ragnarok. The only reason that I didn't like it as much as some of the other ones was just because the first 2 movies didn't get me hooked on Thor. It's getting way better. Like, way better, but still, like, there's other ones where I'm like, I could watch every Iron Man and be like, yes. I could watch every Captain America and be like, yes. But if I had to watch the first 2 Thors again,
true.
No.
Avengers,
I don't know if I'll ever forgive you for this.
I just think, I don't know. There's just something about that movie. It may just because I've watched it so many times that I just get tired of it.
You ruined it for yourself.
But I just think, I really don't know why. I love the end battle.
Because you like other ones more. That's
the whole,
why.
like, third act, I guess you call it, of that movie is amazing. When Hulk punches the big alien, Tony throws a bomb into the wormhole, and all of that stuff is so good. Again, I don't think I can put it above my next couple.
Yeah, that's I get that. Number 6, I have, you're gonna be surprised by this, I think. I have Civil War.
Number 6, I have Civil War.
No way! I feel like you thought I was gonna put that higher.
No, I don't know.
You thought 6?
Yeah, I thought that's about right.
Yeah,
maybe top 5 for you.
Because it's very close top 5 for me because I love the teams. I love how they separated them, made them like fight against each other. I was like, this is sick. It's such a cool storyline because every other movie it's like Avengers, Avengers, Avengers. Yeah. And then after this it's like,
well, I love Bucky as a character. Bucky's one of my favorite characters.
Sebastian Stan. Man, you're looking good.
He's a great character. I liked him more as the Winter Soldier than I do as Bucky, I think.
Yeah,
But I think in this movie is one of the like top Buckys.
Okay, what team are you?
Team Iron Man.
Yes!
I got it.
Yes! Put in the comments if you are Team Iron Man or Team Cap. Top 5, here we go. At number 5, I have Avengers Age of Ultron.
Oh, wow, that's way higher than me.
I love that movie.
Avengers Age of Ultron didn't even make it in top 10 for me. Wow. Okay, I have 5 Iron Man. Avengers
Age of Ultron is up there for me because I love the introduction of Wanda and Pietro and Vision. All 3 of them come in.
Yeah.
Some of them leave. Vision and Wanda are my favorite like characters from the MCU. Like I just love Wanda and Vision, so I love this movie because I'm just like, oh, it's like so much like, oh, they're finally here. Like they made it into the MCU.
Iron Man. Audra will probably go into more depth later on in the list, but I really like Iron Man's character. This was the start to the MCU, like,
and what a good start it was.
It kicked it off, like. The ending of that movie, I Am Iron Man, was like, wow. Like, holy crap, that just happened. Like,
yeah. Number 4, I feel like you'll be kind of proud of me for this one. Number 4, I have Avengers Endgame.
Man. Is that your, no? You can see that regular Avengers up there.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah. Okay, number 4 for me is Thor Ragnarok.
Okay, I see that. You love that
Thor
movie.
is my favorite character.
Yeah. Now,
yes.
Endgame. Just such a good movie. Just that there's nothing you can say.
Endgame, yeah.
But just in terms of how happy I was at the ending of the movie, I had to put this one lower because that movie actually destroyed my life. Like for like literally like the whole night after Ryan and I watched it, I was like, oh my god.
Sobbing.
Like sobbing. And I don't cry.
Thor Ragnarok for me. Like I said, I love Thor. Thor's my favorite character. And it was because of this movie. And it just carried on to Infinity War and Endgame and the other movies he's in. Just love Thor's character and I love the direction they took him in. It like went from the most serious movie in all of these to like one of the most lighthearted. Yeah. And I just think Thor is hilarious.
It's a good character arc.
Good character
for
arc.
Thor.
I love Korg in this movie. He's hilarious. The Grand Master, he's just like,
I love the Grand Master.
I think he's like, I like Hela as a villain. Hela's an amazing villain.
I forgot about Hela.
When she crushes the hammer, I remember seeing that in all the trailers, and I'm like, holy crap, what's happening? Just oh, the music in that is so good. Yeah. Okay.
Number 3, I have Captain America and the Winter Soldier.
Number 3?
Yeah.
I have Avengers Endgame for number 3.
So we were close on Endgame. Okay. Yeah, I freaking love Bucky so much. I love the Winter Soldier. I love when he comes back because I thought he was dead. I was like, frick.
Yep.
Bucky's gone.
Yep.
Bucky Barnes. And then
you didn't realize it
I didn't realize it either. And he had the long hair and the mask, and I was like, who is the Winter Soldier?
Like, who that? He came out with the grenade launcher, and she's like, who the heck is that?
And then
I'm like,
when he like takes the mask out, and it's like
he does the flip.
He does, and I was like, that was like one of the biggest shocks in like the MCU for me, and because for some I have no idea how I barely spoiled any of these movies for me.
3 Avengers Endgame. I think this has the most fan service of any movie of all time, okay? Just Captain America with Mjolnir. If you didn't experience that in the movie theater,
it's so sad.
You didn't even
I know, it's so sad.
Like, I had chills down my entire back.
Yeah. I've never seen a Marvel movie in a theater. We watched them all at home, which was also really fun.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
it was good.
Watching them at home was fun because we just watched 3 in a row. Like,
crank them
out.
She'd text me while I was at school, hey, want to watch Civil War tonight?
Yeah.
Avengers Assemble. Another one. Chills. Everyone was cheering. It was just absolutely insane. All the time travel stuff where they went and saw past. When the Ancient One showed up, I was not expecting that.
Yeah, true.
Just all in
so
general.
Many good
That
things.
movie was so good.
Number 2. Number 2, I have the original Avengers. The Avengers.
Okay. I have Captain America, the Winter Soldier.
Yeah, it's so good. The thing that I paid attention to the most, other than like obviously like Endgame just being an amazing movie, is like how much I wanted to rewatch them. So like I want to rewatch Captain America and Winter Soldier all the time. But I've already watched the Avengers 3 more times, I think, after we watched them all. Every month I'm just like, I want to watch the Avengers. Because I just love seeing the original Avengers all together, just them. Like, by themselves, when they're young, like, in their prime of, like, movies. Like, just doing the Avengers. It just gives me so much joy to, like, watch.
Captain America, the Winter Soldier.
It's so good.
I love Bucky. It's the same reasons you like it. And I just think, like, story-wise, this is one of the best in the entire MCU. Just because it was Steve's old friend from whenever...
Good old Bucky Barnes from the 1900s.
Yeah, the emotion that he's had to have been feeling when he sees like his old friend that he hasn't seen in so long.
And then he's just like...
and he's trying to kill him. And he's like, what's happening? And he doesn't know who he is and he has to figure it out. And all the things with Hydra.
Yeah.
Armin Zola, the AI. Probably the best choreography out of all the movies. Just the knife flip. Okay.
So... Number 1, we both know each other, so Ryan's is Avengers Infinity War.
Audra's is Iron Man.
Like the first one.
The first Iron Man.
So, Iron Man, Ryan knows I love Iron Man so much. I'm obsessed with Tony Stark, as we have stated previously in this video. But I just love Tony Stark as a character. I love Iron Man as a character. I mean, they're basically the same person. Yeah. He doesn't really act different when he's Tony Stark and Iron Man, like Spider-Man, like Peter Parker and Spider-Man. Yeah. But it's just Tony Stark. Like, I just love him.
Side note, we were watching Star Wars, and we watched Star Wars from the beginning because Audra had never seen it.
I've seen the first 6. None of the new ones.
But we were rewatching because she hasn't seen them in a long time. And we were on, I think, episode 2. And Audra paused the movie and said, can we rewatch Iron Man? She was like, I don't like Star Wars. Can we watch Iron Man?
But now I actually do like Star Wars.
Yeah,
now I'm like it was just getting through like the first few movies again. I was like, ugh, I've seen these already, but I literally in the middle of it's like, Ryan, can we watch Iron Man again?
Can we take a break and go watch Iron Man? I just think that was so funny. But I remember the first time
I watched it by myself, to be honest.
She either talked to me or came into my room or something, and she said, Ryan, I would marry Tony Stark.
I was like,
she was like, he's my dream man.
I was like, tomorrow, Ryan, Tony
Stark asked me to marry him.
I'd say yes. I'd say yes, right on the spot.
Okay, Audra. Number one for me is Infinity War.
I'm just gonna put a video or a clip in that's like 2 hours later of you explaining why you like Infinity War.
There's just nothing to not like about this movie. And I think Audra didn't like the ending.
Yeah.
But I was so shocked when I was in the movie theater because
you had to wait.
The Avengers never lose.
Yeah.
Okay? They've never lost in any movie. Like, the Avengers always win. You don't lose if you're the Avengers.
You know what I hate about Infinity War?
What?
Just to knock you off your train a little bit.
What?
The beginning.
I think that was...
Why?
And just insane.
No.
That just shows
Tom
the
Hiddleston
stakes.
literally went on the whole press tour for Infinity War with him. Died in the first 5 minutes.
Doctor Strange in this movie is amazing. I love just the characters all coming together. The Iron Man suit up scene in this movie. Get lost, Squidward. Thor in this movie, I think, is a step above Ragnarok Thor.
Yeah.
When he gets Stormbreaker and that entrance scene in Wakanda when he comes down and says, "Bring me Thanos," that was pretty close to the Avengers Assemble level of like hype in my brain. I was just like, wow.
Alright guys, thank you so much for watching our Marvel movie ranking video. Thanks Ryan for coming on this with me.
Thanks for having me.
Ryan likes doing these videos. He likes to get the shout outs. Go follow Ryan's Instagram, it's linked in the description. Let me know what your Marvel movie ranking is in the comments, because I would really like to see how they compare, because I feel like ours were pretty similar, like for the most part. So we hope you enjoyed. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Turn on the notification bell so you don't miss an upload every Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Bye! See you next week.